Have you ever looked at a gold coin and thought, wow, this little piece of metal could be my ticket to financial freedom? Well, if you haven't, maybe it's time you started thinking about it that way. Today we're diving into why gold and silver aren't just shiny collectibles, but real investments that could change the way you look at building wealth. Well, my friend, buckle up, because today we're diving deep into the world of bullion coins. You know, gold and silver coins, those little shiny things that have been a symbol of wealth for centuries. But before you go rushing to buy, let's figure out if now is the right time to dive into the gold rush. Spoiler alert, you don't need a pickaxe, just some solid knowledge. Alright, let's get back to basics. You've heard the term bullion coin, but what does that actually mean? Here's the thing. Bullion coins are simply coins made of precious metals, like gold, silver, platinum, or even palladium. And guess what? Their value is primarily based on the weight and purity of the metal they're made from, so no fancy rarity game here. You're not paying extra for some ancient story or a Star Wars design, though I won't lie, that Stormtrooper silver coin is cool. These bullion coins are what you call sound money. Unlike paper money that can lose value over time due to inflation, precious metals like gold and silver have maintained their worth for thousands of years. And if you ask me, there's something pretty comforting about holding something with actual value that isn't dependent on a central bank printing more of it. Okay, now let's be clear. Bullion coins come in two types: investment-grade coins and collectibles. We're talking about the former today. Collectible coins? They're cool, but their value depends on how rare they are or how in demand they are. It's more like playing the lottery. Bullion coins, however, are based on real value, like the weight and purity of the precious metal inside. So why should you even consider buying bullion coins over any other investment? I'm glad you asked. Let's break it down, and I'll make it simple. First, lower premiums. Bullion coins typically have lower premiums compared to collectible coins. That means you're paying less for the value of the metal itself and not for some shiny design or a designer label. Think of it like buying a plain t-shirt at a fraction of the cost of a designer brand with the same material, so it's a win for your wallet. Second, easy to value. When you look at a bullion coin, you don't have to worry about trends or how rare it is. Its value is based on the spot price of the metal it's made from. For example, if a gold coin weighs 1 ounce and gold is at $2,000 an ounce, then that coin is worth $2,000. Simple, right? You don't need a crystal ball to figure out its value. Meanwhile, collectible coins fluctuate based on their rarity, demand, and even condition, so pricing can get a little tricky. Third, liquidity. Bullion coins are highly liquid, which means you can sell them almost anywhere in the world. They're globally recognized, so no matter where you go, a gold or silver coin will hold its value. With collectibles, not so much. You'll need to find a specialist buyer who's willing to pay top dollar, and that could take some time. And here's another thing you'll love: tax advantages. Oh yes, the magic word. In certain countries like the UK, gold bullion coins like the Britannia are exempt from capital gains tax. So when you sell them for a profit, you keep the full amount. No pesky taxes getting in the way. And in many places these coins are VAT-free, meaning you don't pay any sales tax when you buy them. It's like getting a coupon for your investment. Now let's talk about some of the most popular bullion coins out there. You've probably heard of some of these, but it's always good to get a refresher. First, the American Gold Eagle. This coin is iconic. It's made by the US Mint and contains 22-karat gold. This coin is widely recognized and highly sought after, especially among US investors. It's got that American spirit, with Lady Liberty gracing the front, and it's a great way to own a piece of history. Next up, the Canadian Maple Leaf. If you're into purity, this one's a winner. It's 99.99% pure gold, so you're getting top quality gold. This coin is known for its beauty, and the Royal Canadian Mint includes some cool security features to make sure it's tough to counterfeit. Then we've got the British Gold Britannia. This coin is also seriously fantastic. First of all, it's got a purity of 99.99% gold. And let's not forget, if you live in the UK, you don't pay capital gains tax on it. So, it's like your investment is a little tax-free treasure chest. Don't forget the South African Krugerrand. This one's been around since 1967 and is known for its rose gold color. It used to be the most popular gold coin globally, accounting for 80% of global demand at its peak. It's still a great option today and is one of the most recognizable gold coins out there. Last but not least, the Austrian Philharmonic. It's got this beautiful design and it's the first gold coin to be denominated in euros, making it a hit across Europe. It's pure, it's gorgeous, and it's highly liquid. Okay, so now that you know which coins to look for, let's get into why buying bullion coins is a smart move. First, they're great for wealth preservation. Gold and silver have historically performed well during times of economic uncertainty. Whether it's a market crash, inflation, or geopolitical turmoil, precious metals have stood the test of time. And right now, with global inflation rates rising and stock markets acting a little unpredictable, there's never been a better time to look at gold and silver coins as a safe place to park your money. Second, there's the liquidity factor. When you need to sell, you can do it fast. No long waiting times like you might get with real estate or some stocks. Plus, there's no middleman to deal with. Just find a dealer or exchange and you're good to go. Now you're probably thinking, okay, I'm sold, but where do I get these coins? You can buy directly from trusted dealers in your region. Make sure you're buying from a reputable source to avoid counterfeit coins. Remember, just like with any purchase, it's important to do your research. Also, when buying bullion coins, don't get too caught up in short-term price fluctuations. The price of gold and silver can go up and down based on market conditions, so don't stress too much about buying at the exact perfect moment. Instead, consider a strategy called dollar cost averaging, buying a fixed amount over time so you're spreading the risk. That way, you're not putting all your eggs in one basket. Okay, now you've bought your shiny new bullion coins. What next? You need to store them safely, right? You could go for a good old safe at home, but make sure it's fireproof and really secure. The last thing you want is to wake up one day and realize your gold coins are missing. Or, you could go for vault storage. Many dealers offer insured vault services where your coins are stored securely, and you can access them whenever you need. Plus, these services often offer worldwide storage locations, so your investment is covered no matter where you are. So, what's the bottom line here? Bullion coins are a great way to diversify your portfolio, protect your wealth, and even get a little tax break if you're lucky enough to live in the right place. With gold and silver prices climbing and showing no signs of slowing down, now could be the perfect time to add these precious metals to your investment strategy. Now, if you found this video valuable and you want to diversify your investments beyond traditional stocks and bonds, I have just the thing for you. Even though I believe that investing in a low-cost index fund is the best long-term investment for the average Joe, the benefits of solid physical gold are hard to deny. I think of physical gold as insurance against unpredictable times, and I'm not the only one. In 2023, central banks added over 1,000 tons of gold to their reserves, the second highest annual purchase in American history. And in 2024, central bank got another 290 tons of gold in just the first 3 months of the year. If the biggest banks in the world are buying tons of gold, I'm sure there's a good reason for it. I found a company that allows ordinary Americans to own and securely store physical bars of gold as part of their IRA account. The best part is that they're giving away a free guide to teach you all about investing in solid physical gold. If you want to learn more about how gold can protect your retirement savings, just click the link in the description to receive a completely free gold IRA guide.